TigerBee.com.
Hello to all of my TigerBee.com family and supporters out there. Welcome back to another video of my Inktober, Birdtober, and all of the Tober challenges. Let's start. Welcome back to another Inktober, Birdtober, and all of the Tober challenges. Day 13. As you can tell, I'm already a man on a mission, pushing forward through my sketch and into the ink work. At this point of the Inktober challenge, I've really felt as though I was thinking more about the prompts versus what I want to do. So most of this piece will just be what I used to do as a sketch, and also I'm going to pull back on the shading so that way the lines and the structure of the piece itself can speak stronger. As you can see, I'm already up to a third character, and I'm working with the prompt that based this title around wishless birds. So I'm putting together this one particular bird that I found out about years ago, but then actually forgot about. It's the strangest and yet most beautiful structured bird I've seen. Today I'm drawing several Pro Tools in collaboration with the official Inktober challenge, which is Rise. As you can see, I'm building up their team. Working off of the wordplay Bird Gang is all I needed to think about before and during this sketch. Getting a band of kooky birds together, even to the point where they make outsiders want to be a part of them. As you saw before, I already had a sketch of someone with a mask on, which comes from a different prompt. And yet, he's accepted no matter what. Using this line work to really showcase the direction of the feathers, and making sure that once I get to everyone's beak, they have a nice sharp line. These birds also have wide and wild eyes.
TigerBee.com.
Using the spot on the birds as far as the eye catcher as to differ them from a plain bird. And honestly, the story is back and forth with each bird here. Get the feathers correct, get the eyes correct, get the spots correct. I also wanted each bird to feel very different from the other. So giving them characteristics and even age ranges that are really shining through the piece here. Structuring their body placements, even slouching, just to give off a differ from the rest of the birds in the piece. So far this Inktober, this is my favorite piece without a doubt. This piece allows me to show possibly even different age ranges. As you can see here, working with such a round head and a shorter snout, he's obviously younger compared to his bird gang up top.
TigerBee.com.
For those who have never seen any of my work before, Inktober, I normally have a fish either hiding or within random pieces of mine. So going back to a fish for this Inktober challenge, and actually for the first time, feels really good. I want to make sure from this point on, whatever the prompts are, they actually have more of the things that I tend to do with my pieces versus just trying to put something out so that everyone can see exactly what the prompt shows. This particular bird has a mask on, mimicking the bird gang that he's in. And just getting nice, obvious details for the fish, really pushing him forward just a little bit more. I will say that this particular fish will have more shading compared to the rest of the birds, most likely towards the end of the piece. Moving on to the last bird here. I don't want to call him the leader, but he's definitely ranking higher than the others, keeping an eye out. He's the only bird that's facing front and center. And then on top of that, he's the one that really has the role of a strong figure. Being able to draw this bird multiple times was overexciting. And honestly, I really enjoyed every aspect of this piece from beginning to end. Putting in more spots amongst all of the birds. And now I'm going towards the eyes. Now, this is a point in the piece where I feel as though I'm going to leave the ink for the bird's outlines, but I want to make sure I fill in all of the small detail areas. So the eyes and the mouths that, well, at least the mouths that are open, giving them some depth. So that way we do have a little bit of push forward or push back with the details. Going and filling in the eyes just like I normally do with my basic styling of eyes. I normally like to do eyes with more detail, but I'm trying to keep everything in sketch format so that way I can really succeed with my day, my schedule, and on top of that, if I wanted to get more sketches out. I think I'm at that point in the piece where I'm just going to let it be and let you enjoy the rest of the footage. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Be sure to return for the next installment of TigerBee.com. Also, don't forget to follow, subscribe, like, love, and share.